Hi, Elena Davis here, I Am Waters Foundation. Just a quick check-in. I have been hearing a lot lately. People have been asking me, where did all the homeless people come from that are on the streets in New York, all over the city, all over the state, in the state of California, all up and down the state, Colorado, and many other states across the nation. Where did all these homeless people come from? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you where they came from. They came from their house. They came from their apartment. They came from their last job. We have a jobs reports or joblessness report came out this morning on numerous sites. The one that I read was on Reuters. We have 92 million jobless people in the United States. It is a HUD statistic that 33 million people in the United States are one paycheck away from being homeless. 33 million people in the United States are one paycheck away from being homeless. 92 million people are jobless. So where did all these homeless people come from? The families, the children, the moms, the dads, the veterans, the young, healthy, scrappy people that you see living in tents in Los Angeles and all over the country. They came from their house. They came from their apartment. They came from their last job. That's where they came from. I have watched homelessness mushroom into a crisis over the last 7 years. If you go Google homelessness right now, you'll say, well, there's only 564,000 homeless in the United States. That's the point in time count. And I'm going to tell you that's inaccurate. Julian Castro, who's the secretary of HUD, came out with the second part of the AHAR report, the Annual Homeless Assessment Report to Congress. It was the second half. And in the forward of the second half, he says that we have 1.5 million people in the U.S. without a place to call home. Julian Castro is the same secretary of HUD that also publishes the point in time count, which says that we have 564,000 homeless people in the United States. The Department of Education says that we have 2.5 million homeless children in the United States. If we have 2.5 million homeless children in the United States, they'd have to have at least one parent with them, or they would be in our foster care system and they wouldn't be considered homeless. So 2.5 million children with one parent is 5 million people. That is just that statistic, that demographic. It goes on and on. I'm going to keep talking about these numbers, and I have to tell you, I've been very reluctant. We read the government reports with a fine-tooth comb, and I have been a little bit worried, quite honestly, like I don't want anyone breathing down our neck. But I am the founder and president of an organization called I Am Waters Foundation, and we provide water to homeless people free of charge through shelters. And quite honestly, it's ridiculous that an organization such as ours would even be needed in the United States. But there's no more water fountains, and the homeless have no access to clean, safe drinking water in the United States, and they're dying and dehydrating and suffering injuries, terrible injuries. And the children, I mean, everybody's on the street, and you can only be in a shelter for so many hours out of the day. And 40% of the homeless don't even go into shelters. So what I'm going to start doing, we haven't done before, is I'm going to start becoming more vocal, and I'm going to start talking more about the discrepancy in the numbers that are being published through these various government reports, because we want a solution. We need a solution to this crisis of homelessness in the United States. And if we can't be speaking to the truth of the problem, there's no way to have a solution. You have to know what the problem is clearly and define that problem in order to have a solution to it, or you can't have a solution. So I will continue to talk. I ask that you share these videos. I think we're going to be the only nonprofit calling the government out on these statistics that they're coming out with that just don't add up. None of the reports add up. They just don't. So truck. I'll keep talking. Again, my name is Elena Davis, and thank you for watching, and please share this video. More later.